Following the flow of the River Shannon and stretching across 9 counties, Ireland's hidden heartlands allows visitors explore lakeside trails, charming towns and intriguing castles. And best of all, the region is less than 2 hours from all the country's major cities. I've decided to focus on the northern area of the hidden heartlands, exploring the regions of Cavan and Roscommon as part of Fáilte Ireland's Make a Break for It campaign. Killikeen Forest Park lies on the shores of Loch Oakter in Cavan. The forest consists of 240 hectares of Norwegian and Sitka spruce, mixed with ash, beech and oak. There are 4 signposted walks of various lengths and a family cycle trail. But the jewel in the crown of the area is Loch Oakter Castle, which stands alone in the middle of the Loch Oakter network of waterways. The castle was once under the control of the Gaelic clan the O'Rourkes. In 1233, the rival clan the O'Reillys took possession of the area and completed the castle, while undergoing conflicts with the O'Rourkes for centuries. There are 365 lakes in the area, one for each day of the year. If you're feeling energetic, why not try Cavan Adventure Centre, which offers various activities suitable for kids and those of us who think we're still kids. Well, Sean, I was sent down the Liffey in a kayak a few years ago with a colleague of mine, Tommy, but at least back then I had company. I've never actually kayaked on my own. I see you have a kayak for one in front of you there.
So these are touring kayaks, so they're pretty handy enough to handle. So it's important that when we're sitting in the kayak, that we're sitting nice and straight up, the feet's nice and firm on the feet rests, and then you're ready to go.
So what are the things we need to remember? What's the technique when we have the oar with us?
So when the feet's in the kayak, this is the motion we use. So you're going this here, in the water, out your side, and the blade is going straight like in again. So technically this is the way you're paddling.
You have a picture-perfect location here at the Cavan Adventure Centre. What river is this, Sean?
This is the River Aran system. So it's all part of, it starts in Loch Oakter, through Killikeen Forest Park, past the Loch Oakter Castle, and all in the Biltobad. It brings you on then to in the Skillen, out in the Shannon.
Sean, this is so beautiful. I can't imagine a more perfect place to unwind and forget about everything for a while.
Yes, it is a very nice place for families to come, and couples and all the ages comes. This is all a sanctuary area, it's all a protected area for wildlife, so it's all by law, by EU law.
But the northern region of the Hidden Heartlands doesn't just focus on Cavan. There's plenty of other activities across Leitrim and Roscommon, including the Arigna mining experience. This energy centre provides an insight into what life was like for coal miners in the area from the 1700s until this mine closed in 1990.
Mining was a big tradition in this area, and at one stage there was up to 400 miners working on this mountain in various mines. And your first stop in the morning on the way in was at the Sacred Heart picture to say a prayer that you get out safe and that you be safe throughout the day. We're looking at the coal face where the shoveler lay and shovelled out the coal. And the drawer filled it here into hutches and wheeled it out on rails. So this is the actual coal face. And it's low and it's damp. And there were cramped conditions.
So this is the gob, Jerry. This is where grown men squeeze themselves into tiny little compartments. How big was this?
Less than half a metre.
Did they have children working down here in the mines?
The youngest would be in the 30s. They had boys as young as 12 years of age drawing the coal out.
Is that when your father started?
My father started in 1937.
How old was he?
He was 12.
He was only a little boy.
Yeah. And he was in the mines for 40 years.
Jerry, what's fascinating to me is that all of this coal has been collected throughout the day, but how did you actually get the coal out to the surface? Because we're a couple of kilometres underground now.
Yeah, each young drawer wheeled his hutches out and round on a set of curves and deposited his hutch there, and a clipsman clipped it on and sent it to the surface. And this went on from 8 in the morning until 12 at night, 2 shifts, 8 to 4, 4 to 12.
Wow, it's loud. Jerry, it's been a fascinating experience around the Erigno mine this morning, and I really do get a sense of the claustrophobia people must have felt, but also of the cramped conditions and the darkness. And yet there are lights guiding us along the pathways. You didn't work like this at all. It was really pitch black.
Yeah, we were totally dependent on the carbide lamp on our helmet. I'll just give you an idea. That's the only light to be in here. The light in your helmet, the light of the man lying on his side, and anybody you'd meet along the way. That was the only light in these parts of the mines.
Jerry, I hope we've given our viewers a real sense of what life must have been like down here in the Erigno mines. Of course, you know full well because you were living this life for many years. What is the one thing that people say to you constantly on the tour?
They're shocked at the cramped conditions and they wonder why you're not claustrophobic.
Well, I can see why. It's been a really interesting learning experience, but I've got to be honest, I'm craving a bit of sunlight now, so where's the exit?
Whether it's adventure you're seeking or a more mellow, relaxing break, check out the hidden heartlands. Make a break for it.